from an energy perspective, a lot of it's just about setting standards, which, Peter Roskin, when you hear him, and, when he always talks about anti-regulation, so I think, like setting a mileage standard as an example would be considered regulation, and we shouldn't have that. But I mean, we could have had the technology to have cars, even burning gas, get 50 miles a gallon. We could have had it probably 10 years ago if we just put in place the standards. Because I mean, it's technologically possible. The car companies just needed to invest in it. But until somebody put that standard out there, they weren't going to do it. And it's the same thing with a lot of these other things, where you need to give them the rules. By the way, we can solve climate change too. I mean, and this was pretty well known. We can do things that will dramatically decrease the amount of carbon that gets emitted, but you got to put the standards in place. And businesses perfectly, they're not going to be happy about it because it's going to cost them money, but they're able to deal with it. But what they're not going to do is start making investments when they don't know what the rules are, because you got to give them the rules, and then they'll figure out a solution to get there. And I think the problem we have right now is the Republicans in general, and very much Peter Roskin in particular, because he talks about this a lot, are so anti any regulation that there should be no regulations. It should just be free market. That's it. But the free market's never going to do any of that on its own.